Salute to all the diehards. This is Die Hard Giants Live, and I'm your man. I am Jarrell on IG and Twitter, man. We are up on the Washington Commanders 14 to 3. This is it's halftime now. We win this game. We're, you know, spearheading into the playoffs. If we lose this game, we probably won't make the playoffs. So this is pretty much the biggest game of the year going forward. And I got my guy Eru in the background. We've been watching the game, and yeah, let's bring him in. Eru, how the hell are you, bro?
Chilling. Did you hear that audio just now?
Yeah, I didn't know what that was.
Oh, that was me. My
Oh,
bad, man. You didn't miss a beat though.
yeah, I like the fact that you asked me first, just in case if I would have said no, you were like, okay, I'm straight then. Never mind.
Yeah, I would have totally denied it.
Yo, salute to Geraldine in the chat, man. First as always, first lady of NBK, first lady of Die Hard, first lady of Nick's content create period, and now she's the first lady of Die Hard Giants Live. Salute to Geraldine.
No doubt about that. Geraldine got some hugs coming to her boy. Boy,
Word, I know, right?
big time.
Yep, Geraldine was there talking to herself, man. We was in in the background watching the game. I didn't even pay attention to if I keep on forgetting that people can chat or type and put comments before the actual live starts. So I didn't
Right.
even check it until we actually went live. I was like, oh shit, Geraldine's on here. So salute. Salute to Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman just says what's up and salute to everyone.
Hey, what's good? What's good?
Yeah, so salute to her too. Yeah, man, Giants is up 14-3. Eru, how you feeling, man? You feeling nervous? You feeling good? You feeling like you think it's sustainable?
I think so. I mean that defensive touchdown. 'Cause I didn't see it live, but I just saw it a few minutes ago. Man, that was nice. So I mean, that's a nice little buffer because I could see the Commanders getting down, maybe scoring twice on us the second half,
Right.
maybe at least once.
Hmm.
So we definitely need a little cushion because I mean they're not good, and we're not good either. So we
Yeah.
have to we have to be more gooder than them, in order to get
Exactly.
out of here.
I think it's actually even though we're up 14-3, we need to be careful because them being down means that they have to throw the ball more.
Right.
So if they throw the ball more, like our biggest weakness, kind of is like our corners and linebackers. So I don't know, linebackers. I mean, running backs coming out of the backfield, cornerbacks trying to press Terry McLaurin and the rookie Dotson. Like it's going to be tough going forward because they're going to have to pass. One good thing though, Kayvon Thibodeau, our rookie number five, fifth pick in the draft, Kayvon Thibodeau, outside rusher. He is killing this tonight. This like this coming out game is prime time. He actually said before the game earlier a couple of days ago that the reporter asked how he feels about playing on prime time. He said prime time loves me. So I mean I like that cockiness from him.
Yeah,
And the
me too.
first half he's been killing, man. We'll go through his stats. I know he had I don't know how many tackles he has, but he's definitely been in the backfield a couple of times for tackles for loss, and he got a strip sack. Not only a strip sack, and a fumble recovery and a touchdown with that fumble recovery. Like he got the trifecta then, kind of like Lawrence Taylor back in the day. You know what I mean? I don't want to put that on him or anything like that, but it looked like LT from back in the day. It was a play just like that, him screaming off the right side of the line. So it was pretty good, man.
We need that from our defensive players. You got to have good personalities out there. So I mean, Giants always had great ones. You're talking about Lawrence
Right,
Taylor. What's the other guy? Carl Banks and all the other guys that we had throughout the years. So
right,
he definitely brings on that tradition with the personality. So
right. Especially on the defensive end, Strahan, um, OC was a big personality.
yeah,
Um,
Justin Tuck was nice too. Big teddy bear.
yep, like a lot of personalities on our defense. At least the ones from the winning teams. Even JPP. A lot of people, you know, talk about the accident and what happened, with his hand. But other than that, JPP had a couple dominant seasons, like in the Giants uniform, man. Like it was pretty tough when he got that accident. Like he was one of the best defensive ends in the league at that time.
Yeah. Didn't we have a good safety at one point? light skinned guy. Can't think of his name. Who's played for the Giants?
Light skinned guy?
Yeah.
Trying to think light skinned guy. I know dark skinned guy. Antrell Roll. He was a Pro Bowl safety for us. Back then, unless you mean like Terrell Thomas. He was like a cornerback slash safety, but he had got hurt and his career kind of ended kind of short. But I don't know. It was a couple guys back there. Trying to figure out
Uh,
who you're talking about.
yeah. I'll see if I can find him while you're talking and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to figure who you're talking about, but yeah, Antrell Roll was a cornerback coming out of Miami, and when he came to us, he moved to safety, and he was all over the place. He was like a Pro Bowl caliber safety before Landon Collins got there and stuff. Like he was a very good, strong safety for us. Um, yeah, but there was good personalities on the team, and Kayvon Thibodeau definitely going forward is going to be like the man in our locker room. Like a lot of the vets in the locker room actually love what's coming from him so far in his rookie season, and he's almost like a seasoned vet. Like they don't have any problems with him.
Yeah.
Like they talk about him like, they just have good things about talk about him. Like him and Evan Neal, like the rookie offensive tackle that we got right after Kayvon Thibodeau.
Yeah.
He's having a so-so season. Like he's an offensive tackle, so he's gonna go have ups and downs and stuff. Like he goes against dominant pass rushers every single game. So
Yeah.
yeah, he's having up and down year. Kayvon Thibodeau is pretty much having an up and down year too. But in the down the down version of our schedule, like we're going downhill now, trying to roll into the playoffs. Kayvon Thibodeau and Evan Neal are actually playing pretty good.
Yeah. I'm looking at some of the great Giants now, but Pepper Johnson playing linebacker. We had a lot of good guys, man. A lot of fun players there. I just remember,
Yep, especially from back in the day.
yeah,
But there was a period after all of those good personalities either retired or just got too old and got traded or released or whatever.
yeah.
It was a dark period around.
Every
It
team
was
goes through it, though.
Yeah,
Every team.
yeah. It was definitely a dark period that nobody wants to talk about. That we like before the Eli days. It was a reason why we got Eli, and he was like the number one pick of the draft. Like we had number 4 that year, and we traded for him, but he was the number one. But think about it, we were sorry enough to get the number 4 pick that year.
Yeah.
So
But I
yeah,
used
it
to
was
love Rodney Hampton, man. I was in love with that dude. He would
okay.
they would run him 3 straight times. He would get 3 yards, 3 yards, 3 yards, and then we'll punt it. he was he was one of those. He was bad, man. But I used to
Right,
love it. I used to love that guy, Rodney
right.
Hampton.
We was definitely bad during some of the Ronnie Hampton years. Like had Dave Brown at quarterback, Danny Cannell at quarterback, Kent Graham. Like it was a real dark period before Eli got there, man.
Kent Graham, Lord have mercy, he was crazy.
Yep,
Quite a few guys.
it's a real dark period.
Yeah.
Let's go through some of the stats. Hold on, let me get this up here. Since we are at halftime, Taylor Heineke, 7 for 13 for 55 yards. That's pretty much the key to the game right there. Like we kind of bottled up their wide receivers. Terry McLaurin is a Pro Bowl caliber wide receiver. He's pretty much been handcuffed this first half. Brian Robinson Jr. I really like him coming out of Alabama. He's a running back, rookie running back. He had an unfortunate incident that happened before the season started. He actually was a victim of a carjacking. Um,
Mm.
was actually shot multiple times, but he was you know by the grace of God or whoever you pray to. Brian Robinson ended up playing football the same year he got shot multiple times in a carjacking accident. So think about that. So he's actually playing against us tonight, and he has 55 yards, like 7 yards a carry. Man, like that's what I was saying. Like watch out for them. They're not going to be running the ball with him as much, especially since they're losing now. But yeah, the second half we definitely have to watch for him too. Like he's definitely a weapon. He's very good.
Yeah. So the player I was thinking about, but he actually was a middle linebacker. He wasn't a safety. He freaking Antonio Pierce. That's what I was thinking
Oh,
about.
okay. Antonio Pierce. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's another. Matter of fact, to be honest, he would probably, if you want to think about it, he might have been our last really good linebacker. because he was a good linebacker and a captain for us for like multiple years. After he left, we got like linebackers like John Beeson. He was good, but he was often injured. Um, Blake Martinez. After that, he was our starting middle linebacker for a couple of years, but he got injured, hurt his ACL, and we just recently released him at the beginning of this year, and he's since retired since then. So yeah, Antonio Pierce said that's a nice name. That's a very very good name. He was probably the last good linebacker we had.
Yeah, he used to cover a lot of ground, man. Combo
Right,
sat, tackles. I'm talking about tackles and solo tackles. He used to be all over the place.
right. Like he was the last. He wasn't like an All Pro or anything, but he was pretty much the last Pro Bowl caliber linebacker. Like he was pretty good. He was a very very good leader in the middle of the
Yeah,
field.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so passing wise, yeah, Terry McLaurin got two catches for 14 yards. You really can't ask nothing better than that. Um, I'm actually shocked the way that we've been playing defense on them. Uh, for us, even though the third quarter has started and we're marching down the field now, so far, Daniel Jones is 12 for 16. Really love the way that he's playing so far. Saquon Barkley's kind of has been bottled up, 7 carries for 13 yards, but he got the touchdown on a wildcat play in the red zone. Daniel Jones hasn't been using his legs that much. He probably will, in the second half more, especially if he's going to pass more. Isaiah Hodgins, I really like this kid, man. He's 7 catches for 37 yards. He's not, haven't been going down the field much, but I really, really like him. I hope we keep him after this year. And that's pretty much it, man. Kayvon Thibodeau, just wanted to talk about him real quick. Yeah, six tackles, one assistant tackle, and one sack, fumble recovery, and a touchdown for him.
Yeah, he's dope.
And man, very very good player, man. I really really like him.
But I really like the guy you were talking about for the receivers, Isaiah Hodgins, man.
Yeah,
Hodgins. Yeah,
yeah.
he's gonna be a big piece for next year because I mean, you're talking about him, add him there, maybe like we were talking about Odell Beckham, add him to the team, maybe sign somebody or maybe draft somebody.
Hmm.
Now you got some firepower going into next year,
Right,
added to whatever else we pick up.
right. I really hope we keep him. Like, and plus, we have the draft. I think we got like 11 or 12 draft picks this year. Um, yeah, it's going to be their second draft, and I'm actually looking forward to see what they're going to do with the roster after this year because they was kind of pigeonholed with the roster that they have because this is their first year of the new regime, so they really can't turn a roster over in one year. You kind of need like 2 or 3 years
Yeah,
in order to turn a whole roster. Like we was kind of like in the bottom five in the entire league when it came to cap space. So we didn't sign anybody, but going into the next year, I believe we're like in the top five.
yeah.
So this team is going to look really different next year. Like a lot of these players are going to be gone, and they're going to bring in their own guys.
Like what do you think they're gonna revamp the most? Like which units?
It would have to be both. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I tell people that the success that we having is really, really,
Wow.
really, really surprising. Daniel Jones pressured on the third and three pass and ended up in the dirt. We're gonna end up punting. But yeah,
He
like
he got that pass out though.
yeah,
That it was catchable also. You know what I'm saying?
right. I like Daniel Jones, man. But yeah, going forward, like both, like the offensive line in the middle, like at the center and guard positions need to be taken care of. Obviously, the weapons on the outside need to be taken care of. On defense, our linebackers and our defensive backfield definitely needs to be taken care of. So I think it's going to be a lot of turnover. Let's just say that.
Yeah, definitely. As it should, man. We gotta keep building this thing. We're well coached too, so we're gonna definitely get the most out of whoever we get here. You know.
Right. And I want to just make sure that people realize that we actually might be a better team, but have a worse record next year.
Hey, really?
Yeah, man. That's how it happens sometimes. Like this year, with the 7 wins that we had, when I say a lot of people did not think we were supposed to win those,
Hmm.
we really weren't. Like we really beat a lot of teams that was a lot more talented than us. Like with the roster that we had no business going to England and beating the Packers. You know what I'm saying? Like we actually went all the way out there and beat the Packers. There's nobody think that we was going to win that game.
Right.
You know, and we looking at the roster, we wasn't supposed to win that game. So, yeah, we actually might have a better roster next year, but depending on the schedule and how things fall, we could have a worse record.
Yeah, I get you.
Never know.
Yeah, 7-5. We really should be 8-4 right now. No, 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 no. It would have been eight, just 8-5. We should be 8-5 now, and then we should be 9-5. You know?
Yeah, it was a couple games that we actually could have definitely won still.
Yeah, 9-5. Damn, man. So I mean, so what if you could put it together? What? Because I mean, after this year like this, man, nothing that you say is gonna make sense because this year shouldn't have happened. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, like, so what do you think our record could be next year if we can just judging by what we need to fix?
Yeah, I honestly never know. You can't really know until like a possible question to answer unless you would just want me to, you know, bullshit to be honest. Because the schedule's not out yet.
Mhm.
You have to know what you're going to do in free agency. You have to know what you're going to do in the draft. I don't know
Yeah,
none of that stuff yet. Like Daniel Jones, much as I like him and I think he's going to be our quarterback going forward, they might actually not pick him up. They might actually use their resources and trade up into the draft if they fall in love with one of those quarterbacks coming out of college. I don't think that's going to happen, but it's possible. Like you
it
never
is
know.
possible.
Definitely
That's
possible.
dramatic, man. I get the turnover, man, but just lose the quarterback and
Yep.
just to lose too many of these guys that we already invested all of our like energy this year because of the way the season has been.
Hmm.
To lose a lot of these guys, it will be kind of like too much,
Yep. Like like Saquon Barkley might not be on his team next year.
man. Damn.
It's like a 50-50 flip a coin between him and Daniel Jones. They could either keep both of them, they could let both of them go, or just keep one of them.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's definitely possible that both of them cannot be on this team next year.
yeah,
So if that's the case, yeah, the whole offense is complete revamped. Then
that's crazy.
you pretty much building your only cornerstones on offense. Then will be your two tackles, which will be Thomas and Neal. Everybody else is expendable.
Damn.
So
See,
that means you can fuck around and have nine different starters on offense, man. That's crazy. That's what I say. Like we can be better and still not have a winning record because now once all those pieces come into place, they got to gel just like everybody else does.
yeah,
Like they have to learn how to play together.
yeah. I don't want to go through that, man. I think that would be too much for me.
Really, really. But that was kind of what it's supposed to be this year because it's the first year. But our roster was so bad that it has to like it's not done being turned over.
Right.
Like it can't. No way that we're gonna have these starting corners next year. We can't. Like
Yeah.
we playing with fool's gold with these wins. Don't think just because we got these wins, we're not gonna upgrade this
Yeah.
roster. There's gonna be upgrades everywhere.
Yeah, under normal circumstances, I get it. On under normal circumstances, we would have played the season out. Like we probably would have won like 4 games, probably all year.
Right.
You know, and then it would have just turned over naturally, and then it wouldn't be such a big deal.
Exactly. But now since we won games and actually might get to the playoffs, once the turnover happens, everybody will be like, "Well, what happened to such and such? What happened to such and such?" Well, yeah, such and such sucked the first time. We was just winning games.
Right.
There's different reasons why you win games. Like a lot of it has been coaching. Like we got a good
Yeah.
coaching staff,
Great coaching staff, man. How many great wins did we have this year, man?
right?
That one video clip, it was 8. It was 8 minutes of just highlights of us cheering.
Right.
I still got it on my phone, man. It's crazy. 8 minutes of us just going crazy. It was crazy.
Washington's marching down on the field on us now. It's first and 10. They got the ball at the 45. Brian Robinson with a 2-yard game, but it's a flag on the play. Hopefully it's holding.
Yeah.
Bring it on back. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm watching the drive. They're getting nice little spikes, and then they'll get stop, spike, stop, spike, stop. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? So I
That,
mean, we'll see what happens here.
it was like that in the first half too. It's like I don't know, a bend but don't break defense is fully effect tonight. Like
Yeah,
go down, and then we'll stop them in the middle of the field and have bad field position. But you know, they didn't score, so I'm good.
So what was the call there? Illegal what? Illegal.
Probably a legal shift or a legal formation because it was only a 5 yard. It was only a 5 yard. Only thing when they call a play on offense or call a penalty on offense, when it's 5 yards, it has to be either like you jumping,
Well, they
false
called it a
start.
legal motion. They
Yeah,
call it legal
either
motion.
legal motion, a legal formation, false start, or delay a game. Those are all 5 yard penalties.
Okay.
But like
So
holding and stuff like that, that's 10 yards. Personal foul 15, but the 5 yards, it's a lot of 5 yard penalties.
yeah. So illegal motion, right? So like let's say there's a play in the playbook. You can't deviate from the play in the playbook.
No,
You can't just like do something. Hey, let's do a little something special today.
nah, because
We
it might not look like it, but everybody on offense, every offensive team, like the 11 guys on the field, they're lined up a certain way.
right.
When you're on the line of scrimmage, only a certain amount of people can be on the line of scrimmage, and then if you get off the line of scrimmage, there's a certain way you can motion. Like they're all rules that you just have to learn.
Yeah.
So a lot of times when they be calling like a legal formation, a legal substitution sometimes, or illegal motion and stuff like that, a lot of fans don't really get why they called it, but it is what it is.
Yeah. So
Some even
so
some of the coaches don't understand why they called it too. I've seen Brian Dable pissed that like we actually get a lot of illegal formation or illegal shifting penalties. We get like at least one or two a game, and Brian Dable always goes crazy on the sideline because he doesn't know why they called it.
right. But I mean, this year we've been doing a lot of wild stuff. This year, a lot of weird stuff, freaky deaky
Hmm.
things out there.
Yeah, I won offensive touchdown tonight is off the Wildcat. Like Saquon actually got the ball from the snap. There wasn't a handoff. Like he lined up at quarterback and ran up the middle.
Yeah.
Like you have to when you don't have talent on your team, like you have to figure out exotic ways to
I like that.
accumulate like yards and points and stuff like that.
I like that exotic. I was looking for the special word. A
No.
little spice. Exotic. That's exactly what I'm looking for.
Yeah, man, you gotta get spicy. You gotta get sexy with the plays, man. You can't just line up and do vanilla stuff, or there you get killed. Uh, Touchdown,
Touchdown.
Washington. Taylor Heineke up the middle to the rookie Dotson. Remember, I told you, Scary Terry and Dotson was gonna like if they have to be forced to pass the ball,
Hmm.
our corners and our safeties are gonna be burned. Xavier McKinney still isn't playing, and he just got beat by the free safety McLeod.
I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? I knew they were going to score. I knew they were going to score at least maybe twice this some second half. So I
Hmm.
mean, I could see the Giants scoring one more. One touchdown or at least getting some field goals in here. So I think the Giants will be fine.
Now, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like the kid McLeod, right? God bless his heart. In a regular football game, he would not be on the field if we had adequate players back there. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
Like we lost our number one corner boy. We have to lose our number one cornerback because we couldn't afford to keep him. That was James Bradbury in the beginning of the season. And then we just lost Adoree Jackson to a knee injury, and then we lost Xavier McKinney to an accident with his hand. So McLeod is playing just because we don't have anybody else. Like he's like a fourth or fifth string defensive back that's back there.
so they did the two, and they got the two.
It's a flag. I don't know what the flag is. Is it a pick play or something?
It's always interesting to see the female refs. See number 134. See the
Hmm.
problem, the problematic things with women. Women are always rubbing the back of their pants. I don't know what that's about. So they calling it an
I think they
offense.
call it a pick play. Like that means pass interference on offense. They call it like a pick play. Just like in basketball, you like pick a guy off.
Yeah.
On offense, if you have two wide receivers kind of next to each other, if you act like you're blocking the other defensive back that's covering the other guy before the ball gets out, they consider that like a pick play, an offensive
Mm,
pass interference, if
that's
that makes
crazy.
sense.
The
Like
Washington Coast did not like that.
because that means you have to wait until the ball is in the air. Then you can block anybody you want. But if you block him before the ball is out, then yeah, that's offensive pass interference.
Okay, so they line
Like
it up for a regular kick now.
yeah, you have to like refs had to do that. Like they changed that rule a long time ago because you can march all down the field and pick defensive guys off, and he missed it.
Yes. See, there you go. We got the football gods in our favor, man. Yeah, we gonna win a championship this year, Jarrell.
That's what's up. I'm a Giants fan. Who am I to be like, hey, who am
Yo,
I to
man.
shit on your dream, bro? If we if we win the championship, you think I'm gonna be mad that you said it? I hope you're
But like
right.
like I said, we shouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we make it to the playoffs, and then we catch a couple teams slipping, and like, oh shit, the Giants are in the Super Bowl. What the? Like Lord help me. Let's do it. No
That's what's
talent
up,
having
man.
ass team.
You know what's crazy? We psyched after they scored a touchdown off this though. Like we talking shit. We doing all this talking after we just got scored on though.
Yeah, it's weird because like say like when we're watching the Knicks game and you got like the anxiety and stuff. We've been winning, so it's been a little bit different. Today was really nice to win that seventh straight. But like in football, like we've been playing a certain way all year, so I have like a calmness about me. I have like a yeah, man. We're gonna score again probably. You know what I'm saying?
I don't.
Like,
I think maybe because I don't know. Maybe you have a nonchalant attitude when it comes to that because I don't know. You haven't watched football in a while,
yeah,
so it's kind of like ignorance is bliss. I'm like, man, we gonna march down the field and score a touchdown. Don't worry about it. I'm like, what? And then like a nerd like me, I'm like, no, Eru, it does not work that way. We can't just march down the field with this talent. Look at our wide receivers. I mean, I'm in my own head, I guess.
yeah, yeah. You're a football nerd, definitely, man. That's why I am Jarrell's doing Die Hard Giants. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely you here. But I enjoy it, man. I like being the what do you want to say? Uh, epic man, the epic man to the you know,
Hey man, I'll take it, man. Ed was that dude.
yeah.
Ed was definitely that dude. I had to read just like on when you be doing the Knicks joint. I gotta always refresh Google when it comes to these football scores too.
Yeah. On my screen here. I'm looking at the NFL.com. What's like the best like what are you using right now?
This is just Google.
Oh, okay.
If you Google New York Giants and just click, it'll automatically take you to this screen right here, like we're playing what the live score is. So that's all this is.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I just got it. I just got everything on dark mode.
Right. Yeah. I'm just using the NFL.com because I just want to see the field. The
Oh, okay, I got you.
yeah
I
the
actually
animation.
might switch. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I use this, I guess, because I'm used to it. But I could switch. I might actually look into NFL.com or somewhere else. See if we get a better interface when it comes to all the stats and stuff.
Yeah, it's a little different because I mean everything is like all over the place. They have like the scores on over on this side. They got this on that side. A lot of stuff going on. But I just like to see the the field position and stuff like that. Or
Salute
like
to,
if I miss something, it pops up on the screen. Yeah.
right. Salute to our guy Rob Bracy
Hey, Bracey's here.
in the
Bracey's
house,
cool.
man.
Yeah, Bracey
Salute
been
to
hanging
you,
deep.
sir. That's
Yeah.
what's up, man. Watch these Giants win this game, man. 14-9. Giants on the 25-yard line. Daniel Jones is in the shotgun.
Here comes the blitz. Fuck, he let it go quick. Nice.
Yep. Darius Slayton actually caught a ball.
Probably scared himself.
Pissed me off. You see, you missed the first quarter. Darius Slayton like dropped two joints, man. Like on the same drive too. Like I think it might have been the first drive. I was pissed. I was like, what is happening, yo?
I wonder if they tell him that too. Say, yo, man, enjoy that jersey, man. You ain't gonna be here next year. I wonder if they tease him with that because he's bad, man. Sucks.
I'm up here texting wifey. She telling me good night. She don't care about no football.
That's nice.
Wifey don't give a damn about these Giants. You could tell. Salute to Saquon for playing hurt. You could tell he's had past couple of weeks. Saquon Barkley's had like some type of neck thing. They haven't said exactly what it is, but it's been a neck injury. So
Yeah.
he's been off and on practice. He's been used as a decoy for the past couple of weeks. You asked me when's the last time Saquon scored. I said it's been a while, but that's why it's been a while. It looked like Daniel Jones got slammed to the ground and he fumbled. Did the
They
ball
yeah.
come out before he hit the ground though?
Yeah, the referees are pointing in the opposite direction already.
Hold on.
Bam. He got popped. All right, he hit the
Oh
ground.
yeah, he was down.
Oh,
It looked like he was down.
uh, I don't know.
Hold on,
I
hold
don't
on,
know.
hold on. Up elbow. Yeah,
He's
that's
down.
not a fumble. That's he is down, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, he is down. They're gonna look at that. His elbow hit the ground before the ball came out. So, and Rob, close Rob. The ground didn't cause the fumble. He really did fumble, but his elbow was down first because the dude, I don't know who tackled him just then, but he did rip the ball out. But it looked like his elbow was down first. So,
Yeah.
whew, because
We'll see.
that's Daniel Jones' mo. Like that's why a lot of people want to get rid of him, and not because he's not talented and stuff like that. It's because of the turnovers. He was like an avid fumbler,
A chronic fumbler.
chronic. Like he was leading the league in fumbles in his first 2 years of the league.
What was the running back that we had? The one that was the twins? He
Tiki
kept
Barber.
fumbling. Yeah, Tiki Barber. Remember he was
Yeah,
fumbling all the time in the beginning of his career?
yeah. Tom Coughlin changed his the way he held the ball.
Right.
Um, yeah. Hold on. Where you hold the football, Tiki just had it like this in his hand, but Tom Coughlin made him hold it across his chest just
Right.
because you can have a tighter grip on it. Which is you got to give it up for Tiki because usually I don't know they talk about an old dog don't learn new tricks. Like Tiki was well into his career after he before he did that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was big up that the Tiki Barber to actually be um, I don't know actually took that advice and changed his style because it's hard running like that to be honest. Like think about like you just running with the ball up high like that. Like it's
Yeah.
not comfortable really. It's not a natural running motion, especially when you're a running back.
It helped his career too, because right after he started doing that, he was getting 200-yard games and 2,000-yard seasons. Right? Didn't he get 2,000 yards one year?
Not on the ground, but like from the line of scrimmage.
Right. Mhm.
Yeah, like Tiki like led the NFL in line of scrimmage a couple times. Like he was a really really good player. And some people actually think he belongs in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Why not? Did he win a chip?
No, he
Right.
actually was off the team right before we won that first chip.
Yeah. He's like Don Mattingly for the Yankees. Just got off the team and then they won a chip.
Exactly. That's why a lot of fans don't like Tiki because after he left the Giants, he kind of talked about him, badly, negatively sometimes,
Mhm.
and then we won a chip right afterwards. Kind of like with Jeremy Shockey. Remember Jeremy Shockey?
Yeah. Jeremy Sockley.
Like we won right after he left too.
He was a sick motherfucker, man. Yeah, like you want to talk about like remember back in the days where Q Richardson and those guys were on the Knicks, man.
Yeah,
They were in the clubs. People knew what they were doing.
yeah.
Like
Shockey was that dude. Like Shockey was coming from Miami. He wasn't just no average white corny white boy. Like Shockey was the man. Like he was a party animal. He was like our Gronk, if that makes sense. Like he was everywhere in New York or around the New York area.
but the thing with Gronk is that when Gronk would be at like big time celebrity parties chilling. They used to find this guy just in the street.
Right.
in the,
With
in
his
the
shirt
street.
off.
Yeah, with his shirt off. Like, what are you doing, bro? Don't you got a game tomorrow? It's like,
Salute to Kareem in the chat, man. Kareem joined us, man.
yeah.
Salute, salute.
Yeah, we had quite a few players, like that throughout the years, man. Some way on one end of the spectrum, just going crazy. Quite a few players, man.
Yeah, man.
Boxing too. You remember Zab Judah?
Yeah.
Right. He should have
What?
been one of the greatest box. Well, I mean, he still is like up there as far as New York City boxers and that type of thing. But I
Mm-hmm.
mean, he could have been one of the greatest boxers ever, man. But he was like he literally was in the clubs drunk, like beyond belief with a fight the next day. I know that for a fact because I was in the club with him, wondering why the fuck that he's standing next to me drunk. Don't he got a fight tomorrow? Literally, he got up and fought the next day.
Yeah, but that's just not boxing. That's everywhere, man. Remember I told you I live in the Philly area, so I remember growing up, like I've been like in the club multiple times with Allen Iverson.
Yeah,
I seen him in there with his people, his brother with his older brother with him and stuff, um, or his younger brother, I should say, his younger brother with him and stuff. Yeah, like that's what they do, like the professional athletes. Like Allen Iverson was in there, he didn't know where he was at.
crazy.
He was gone.
I don't know
But
how they could do that.
hey man, that's all they do. You gotta think about it, that's all you do is wake up and play sports, man. They just being a professional athlete, you already know that physically they're already freaks of nature. So
Right.
you
Well,
can drink all night. Like to be honest, I was like one of those people. I could sit there and drink all night and be fine for the next day to play a game. Like it's
yeah,
nothing.
I'm capping myself too because I remember when I was young, I used to do the same thing too. So I don't know what the hell
Yeah,
I'm talking about.
like when you're young, like when you're in your mid 20s, the fuck what? I'm out. Like I was never at home at night. You know what I'm saying? I was outside.
Yeah, burning the candle at both ends and stuff.
You
Yeah, I remember I used to work. I used to work 3 to 11, man. So I set it up
So did
because
I. So did I. I hated that shit, but I worked 3 to 11 for a couple of years, man.
you didn't like 3 to 11. 3 to 11, I
Hated it.
was in the clubs, man. I was in the clubs every night. 3 to 11, bro.
That's funny. I think maybe because that was after my clubbing days. That's why. Like I
Mm,
wasn't outside then. That was like, mid. That was like mid to late 20s. That 3 to 11 shift. That's why I hated it. Like you had no social life at all.
yeah, I was like John Travolta out this motherfucker, man. I'm telling you, like 11 o'clock,
You were
I used to
staying
go
alive.
to. Yo, they had showers at the job, so I used to take a shower, get dressed, have my clothes in the locker, or if I didn't have clothes, there was a store in Times Square in the train station. It was like a five and dime kind of store, and I would go in there and just pick up like a shirt with no like just a plain black shirt or a plain something,
Mhm.
anything plain. I would just grab that, put that on one time, and then head to whatever club I was going to.
Yeah. See, and plus you lived in the city. It was a
Yeah,
little different for me. Like I had to go and drive to the club. Like I had to go to Philly and stuff. Like a
yeah.
half an hour away. You was already in the city already. So yeah, it's different. It all depends on where you grew up, what area you're around. So I know like even though we're from the same place, since I moved, like we grew up completely different.
Yeah,
Just because I moved.
yeah. Yeah, I remember one time, we're telling club stories now. I remember one time I stayed up, I got to the club, whatever, like maybe like 12 o'clock. I was there before all my friends was there. I was there doing my thing. I used to have a routine, so I went through my routine, closed the club down at 4 o'clock, and then get up after that, and we are doing the after stuff. And then I remember passing out in the train station. You know what I'm saying? Throw up all over myself. Got up, looked at the time, and then got enough energy to get up and go to work. Take a shower, take a nap, and then just went to work right there, just
See,
like that.
growing up, I don't have any threw up at the train station stories.
I got a million of them, man.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got none of those, man. Like, unfortunately, after I left the club, I had to fuck around. I had to drive home for
Yeah,
the most part. Like, especially when I went with people, like, I was the designated driver.
okay.
Like, I was the corny one.
Yeah, man. That's why I didn't care about wearing like cool clothes. I would just wear the cheapest thing I can get because a lot of times I would just take it off and throw it in the garbage. You know?
Wow. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, Giants marched down the field at least a little bit. Where Graham Gano, let's see if we get this field goal off. At least we got some points. That looks like it's good. So Giants is up 17-9.
That's
Spoiler
all we
alert.
need.
I know it didn't update on the score yet up here, but yeah.
Yeah, but that's good, man. That's all we need. 17 points. So I mean, like, let's say if Washington, runs us down right now, it's only 7 points, so we'll still be up. We'll still be up by one,
All
unless they
right.
go for two.
Salute to Steph. Dope Soul Sports Talk, man.
It was good stuff.
Yeah, what's up? We
Steph
winning,
is
Steph?
driving. Is she driving? You driving, Steph? You don't be texting and driving.
Well, nah, I'm not sure. She said she was gonna leave soon. I don't know if she's leaving now. I'm pretty sure she's not watching us and driving.
Oh, I hope not.
But salute to Steph, man. She says she'll be back in New York soon, man.
Yeah, that's what's up.
We winning, Steph. 17-9. No, she's
Keep it
like,
that way. We were winning the last game, and then they came back at the end, and we ended up in a tie.
talk about it. Why you gotta bring up old shit? You
We
know,
can't
I
have.
haven't said a single thing about. I haven't said a single thing about the last game because I wanted to put that last game like out of here. Like we can't tie them again. No
That would
way.
be, yeah, that would be crazy. So,
Steph says she in VA. I forgot she said that. She told us that she doesn't drive all the way straight through. She actually stops in Virginia and then she picks up the next day. She at a hotel now. So salute to Steph.
Steph got money. That's why. Steph said, I'm gonna just take a 2 hour ride, whatever, and I'm gonna stop in VA. You know what I'm saying?
She says she watching us, man. She watching us in the game. That's what's up.
Okay. She's at Shoney's, getting all she can eat at Shoney's. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's the first restaurant you thought of just because she down south.
Is Shoney still
What
even
is
in business?
Shoney's? I remember Shoney's. I don't know if Shoney's is still down there, but I remember going to. I see. I'm glad you said that. I remember going on one of my recruiting trips in for football when I was in high school. We went to Shoney's.
Yeah.
Like that's where the dinner was. That's nuts.
Yo, Shoney's was the shit, man. You pay one price, you can eat all day long. They just keep bringing more food. You know,
Yeah.
when you're young, man, you playing football or whatever you're doing, man. You can eat, you can tear all that stuff up.
Yep. That little recruiting trip, they damn sure took me to Shoney's. That's crazy. They had their own little room in the back and everything.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, salute to Steph said Cracker Barrel.
yeah, Cracker Barrel.
Yep. Salute to
See Cormega.
Cormega. Cormega, my guy. What's up, bro? Salute, salute, salute. Glad you can make it.
It's
Glad
cool.
the Giants is winning in front of everybody's face.
Yeah.
Now I'm saying this is the varsity game, baby. Everybody looking at us tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Everybody that's a fan of football, even if you're not a fan of these two teams, you got to think about football fans are all watching us right now.
Yeah, national TV,
Yep.
NBC.
Yep. That's the beauty about having a prime time game, man. I call it the varsity game.
They call it fair catch. Yeah.
Nah, just went out of the end zone, so the Commanders will have the ball at the 25-yard line.
I want a grilled cheese sandwich, man.
Now that you saw that,
Yeah, you saw it, right? I want a
yeah,
damn grilled cheese sandwich.
I'm still glad I'm able to, or able to actually watch the game in the background like this. Though it's dope.
Yeah, definitely. Me, I can't do it anymore. I don't know what, but like it works sometimes. Like sometimes when your stream goes down, I could share from my computer and it works
Yeah.
fine. But if I'm running the stream, it like
hmm
everything is all out of whack when I do it.
What is it, lag or something?
Yeah, everything just like gets lagged up.
Like the only time it lagged on my end is when I have like more than like three people on here. One time we had a show. It was the show that time Savvy was on.
Yeah,
So it was me, you, Andy, and Savvy, and then I had the game going on in the background. So it was a little choppy, but it wasn't that bad though. That was the only time I ever had a problem.
yeah. So I'm thinking about busting out like a tablet or something like that on the side and sending a link out. Just so I can have a different machine, working rather than putting it all in this machine.
You see, Washington just did a flea flicker and went deep. That's just because that's what the what I mean when they testing our corners because our corners aren't very good.
Yeah.
So that's why you see a lot of deep shots, even though they had no business. Like it was second and three, they didn't have to have a deep shot there, but they did it anyway just because to test our corners.
Mother, how
You
dare you?
mother, you mother,
You dirty rat. You know what I'm
you
saying?
mother. Yep, I told you, man. Like everybody knows what the weakness of the team is.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the
Ah,
running game, they're running right down the middle on us every single time.
not that time though. They actually took out Brian Robinson, they star rookie running back, and brought in somebody else, and he got stopped. So it's 4th and 1. So they got a punt. That's what's up. Good
Yeah.
defense, Giants. Oh, that was on Curtis Samuel.
Yeah, man. That's
Yeah,
what they get
why?
for fooling around, man.
Yeah,
Stop fooling around, man.
why is Curtis Samuel back there up there doing handoffs? That's what they get. They have multiple running backs on their team,
That's
so
what
they
they
put a
get for
wide
gatekeeping.
receiver back there. Salute to Landon Collins, back with the Giants. Um, Called up from the practice squad. He got his old number, and he's actually playing inside linebacker for us. That's how bad our linebacker core is. That's what I've been telling you.
Landon Collins?
Yes, he's back, number 21. That had that stop. That wasn't the first stop he had either. He had a good tackle in the first half too. So number 21, Landon Collins is back for us, our old safety. He's actually playing middle linebacker for us now.
How old is Landon Collins, man?
He's not that old. He's still in his 20s. I don't think he's in his 30s yet. He's just, you know,
Okay.
I
So I
think
mean,
so. I
so
think
what was the deal with him? He was like injured or something, and we just picked him up and put him on the practice squad.
to be honest, I'm not sure if he was injured or not. I don't think so. A lot of times, players just fizzle out in the league because remember, he actually played for the Washington team, and then they just didn't bring him back. Yeah, he's only 28 years old, so he's
Yeah, I'm
not
looking him up
old.
now.
He obviously has lost a step. That's why he's playing linebacker instead of safety.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's him. That's Landon Collins, man. He got his old number back and everything.
Nice.
I actually think they should keep him in middle linebacker. That's the second or third good play he made today.
Yeah. That's the thing with football too, man. Like if you're away from the game or something like that, and you can put yourself back, like you can get success in
Yeah.
the NFL doing that. You
Yep.
can still find success.
I think he was probably waiting for a team to call him, and maybe he didn't get that call, and Giants needed a spot. He's obviously familiar with the situation in the building, so it's actually it made good business sense to bring him back because
Yeah.
we was really down bad, man. I told you our linebacker core is crazy, like, and the other linebacker that we're playing is Jalen Smith, the old linebacker from the Cowboys.
Okay.
We just got him off the street a couple weeks ago.
So I'm trying to tell you, we're gonna win the championship this year. I'm trying to tell you. I tell you,
Ah, man.
we about to get Odell Beckham too, man, to give us an option, and then we're gonna win the championship just like that.
Well, no. But see, when it comes to Odell, I hope he actually, if he did sign here or sign anywhere else, I'm not sure if he's going to play this year. We'll see. Like he just hurt his ACL in February. It's the same calendar year. Like it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
But I'm not trying to hate on his knee. I hope he does come back healthy or whatever. But I'm not buying it. At least not yet.
I mean, you only get one career, man. Like it's in the calendar year, so like if he comes back early and he plays well and he blows out his knee again, fuck it. At least he won another championship, right? You won a championship.
Right. And it depends on the contract though. You can't just say fuck it.
Yeah.
Depends on what we signed him for. Yeah, man. Let's get this. Let's get a long drive, man. Like I try to win this game, man. The Knicks gave us good juju earlier today. We're on the 1 yard line, 1st and 10. You know,
They decided
Saquon.
to run it. What the hell?
Yeah, you got to run it because if you pass it, too many things on a pass. Like when you see a team backed up that far to the end zone, it's always a running play. To be
Yeah,
honest.
'cause there's no room to pull back.
Yep. It's like that's when safeties happen when you try to pass out of your own end zone. So
Yeah.
Saquon got 5 yards on that carry though. It was probably his best run of the whole night almost. So we're not on the one anymore. We're on the 6 yard line. It's 2nd and 5. Yeah, we just need to get some time off this clock. Hopefully we'll go into the fourth quarter with this drive.
Yeah, we need to move this ball, man. We need to like. I mean, we're too deep, so we're probably gonna punt it. But I am afraid that the Commanders are gonna score again. So we have to do something about this. Hopefully, it's just they keep fooling around with these field goals, but like I got a feeling they might score another touchdown on us before the night's over.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hold on. Gotta put a text out. If you...
See Bracy, Rob Bracy, Rob Bracy been showing a lot of love, man, to the pods.
Yeah, man. Salute to Rob. What you say? He had the Sears pictures.
Yeah.
The best looking Avi in the business, man.
Hmm.
Rob looking sharp.
Yeah, he look like a good boy, right? Fuck, you look like a good boy. Let me get one of those for your grandma, baby. You
Well,
know?
I look like he'll hire or fire you, either or. He'll hire you or fire you, bro.
Hmm.
Yeah, but the Giants end up having the punt. You know what I mean? It's third down, ended up being a pass to trying to get Daniel Bellinger in the middle of the field. It was incomplete. Nice punt. It looked like the ball might have came out. Hopefully, we get this ball. If we do, it will be first down. Giants on the other end of the field.
I always like these pileups. So awkward.
Yep. That's
Get
why
your
I'm
hand out
just
my
I'm just
pocket.
waiting to see what they do, man. We might get this ball.
Get your hand out my pocket.
Might can get this ball, man.
That's
Look like
not a football.
it looked like he might have been down anyway though, but still.
Yeah, yeah. Wait a second. They pointed in the Giants' direction. No, no, no.
I don't know. It looked like he was down, to
Wow,
be
look, he
honest.
got bridged.
Yep.
Ay, ay, ay. Bang. Man, that hurts. That's happened to me before. That hurts.
I never got hit like that before. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know.
That's why.
I'd be mad as hell. I got bent back like that. I've never gotten hit like that before.
That's why I don't play football, man.
Yeah, like that's the shit that you make people quit. You know what I'm saying? People can't take hits like that, but I've never gotten hit like that. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I got hit like that, man. I hurt my back big time. And then like I got hit the last time I got hit was on a kickoff actually. When you're out there, you can see everything in your helmet in tunnel vision. So
Yeah,
it's almost like you're watching like a VR, like
yeah. A
this. You
lot
can
of
see
people don't
everything happen.
realize that. Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened was this. I could see this guy down the field. I could see him coming right at me. I'm like, yo, is anybody gonna stop this kid? And he freaking cleaned my clock, man. Plow, knocked me, right on my back.
So you
You know,
said, was anybody gonna stop him from hitting you? Like it was a kickoff. Weren't you supposed to hit him too?
He had a beeline, man. But at the same time, there's things going on around me too, so I'm trying to avoid that stuff too. But I could see this guy. Yo, is anybody gonna stop this guy? And he was a beeline. He just cracked me so hard. He
Yeah.
knocked me off my feet and spiked me right on the freaking ground on my back.
You just sound honestly you just sound like somebody that should not be playing football and they just gave a helmet and threw out there. Like you said, it's
It's
all this stuff going around you and you saw a guy having a beeline and you're wondering if somebody gonna stop him from hitting me.
yeah, you know,
It's your job to hit him too, Eru. Like you both it's a kickoff. You both supposed to hit each other.
yeah.
Because you
But
wasn't running back to kick, right? You was just in there to block, right?
no, I had the ball. I was running. I was running forward.
Oh.
Yeah, and I
Oh,
could see the guy. I could see the guy coming right at me. And
Oh, so
then
you was the returner. Okay, I got you.
uh
Okay, I thought you was just like on the like the kickoff team or whatever and just running down and blocking people. So you actually had the ball. You was a kick returner.
yeah. Well, at the time, well, I mean, when you playing when you're young, you on both sides of the ball.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
playing on
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
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 so I was returning the thing, because I mean, at the age, man, when I guess I was like maybe like 12 or 13, something like that. So when you're at
yeah.
that
Hmm.
age, they trying to make you do everything. Oh man, look at his arms, look at his hands. He's gonna be a boxer.
Yeah,
Look at this, look how big his grips are. He gonna be a wide receiver, that type of shit. So
yeah,
it was one of those. So
yeah.
football, it was like cross that off the list.
I was about to say, so when you had the ball and he was running towards you, why you didn't just move out the way?
I couldn't because as I'm running, as I'm as I'm running forward, I got my blockers right. So the blockers were taking care of the right, taking care of the left, and I got my hands on. I'm trying to push him to the left, but that guy just bust through the between the two guys and just cracked me. Bow, man! I'll never
Ah, you
forget it.
funny as hell, man.
He hit me so hard, man. Like we was talking about that the last thing that college movie, the football movie,
Which one?
the one with Omar Epps.
The program.
Program. Yeah, we was talking about the last thing. Remember when he hit that guy and snot came out his nose?
Yeah,
That's what
I've seen
happened to
that
me.
before. I've seen that before.
Yeah,
Like people throw up snot, blood, everything. I
yeah,
just
but
love hearing. I love hearing other people play football, especially that don't play that like like it wasn't for me. I love hearing the yeah, this ain't for me story. like
yeah,
like cuz a lot of people just don't like getting hit. That's what the main thing about football is.
yeah,
You just don't like getting hit. Like it doesn't matter how big you are, it doesn't matter how strong you are. If you don't like getting hit, like none of that ever matters. Like you could be the biggest, strongest person in the world. If you don't like getting hit.
You got to be a sick dude to play football, man. You a sick. I know you. You a sick. You sick. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
you sick, man.
I used to
These are
like. I used to like it because I played tight end, so I used to like running people over. That was
yeah,
my thing. That was my, like when people or not running people over. I liked it because I was bigger than anybody. So I used to like getting the ball and just mushing people to the ground. That's what my thing was. Like the stiff arm, like a stiff arm.
yeah,
Like I was 6'4" in high school, so the stiff arm was my thing.
yeah.
Just mushing right to the ground. It used to be fun.
Well, if you look on defense, right? You see after they make a play. Let's say if they. Well, I just want to see these guys make a tackle.
Uh,
Once he gets hit, you see how everybody's just throwing their body, everybody's hitting themselves or whatever. Like I can't get. Like you got to be a special person to do that, man. To just constantly just throw your body wild like that and just hit people.
yeah,
That's crazy, man.
yeah. And plus, after you've played it for a while, your whole body gets like a callus on it. You don't even feel that anymore.
Yeah,
Be honest. Like you gotta think about these people who've been doing this. Like these in the pros. Like I didn't even get to this level. Like these are pros. They've been tackling and falling on the ground for like 20 some years.
yeah.
Like
That's too much.
that's just what they do. And that's
No.
why when they retire, you see them. They can't even walk down a flight of steps.
Yeah,
Like see an old retired running back now. Any of them.
yeah.
Some of them can't even. You can't even enjoy the fruits of your labor, man. Like
There's a guy that in my job that he just retired recently from my job, and he played high level running back for a lot of years too. So
okay,
you should see him, man. He looked like he was like he just got off a horse at all times. He looked just
yeah,
like his knees were bent in, and like
yep,
his tibia was bent this way.
wow,
Yeah, so he was all messed up. But
yeah,
he was like fiending to get overtime, so he never went out for surgery to fix his legs and nothing like that. He was
mhm.
crazy.
Yeah, just all the. Oh, we got a fumble. Oh, they got it back though. Never mind. But yeah, it all depends on what position you play too. Like running back is obviously the toughest one. That's why they have the lowest shelf life.
Yeah,
And as guess it was a prime time position like back in the day, but now it's kind of off to draft one high. Just like when we drafted Saquon Barkley at 2, people couldn't believe it. Like it was a bad decision. Much as I love Saquon Barkley, it was a bad decision to draft a running back. Not just because of him, it's not personal. Any running back at 2, just because they just get hurt all the time and the shelf life is low.
yeah. And we didn't have a quarterback, so it didn't make no sense.
Right, with Eli on his last leg, like it was his second to last year in the league. He was about to retire, so he got Saquon because he miscalculated how much time Eli had.
Yeah,
That's what it was. Like you get a running back that high if you're good in every other position, and we weren't.
right. Yeah, if he was rocking, then it would have been prime to get him. But
Right. Like Super Bowl winners pick like running backs in the first round, like low in the first round and stuff like that. It's supposed to be like a added piece to a team that's already good.
right,
But if you're just gonna add a good running back to a sorry team, that is going to do nothing. You set yourself back a lot. That's what
right.
we did.
So the Giants need to get on the scoreboard, man. They just scored another field goal right here, so it's
Yep.
12 to 17. So we got to
We
get a
need,
field goal. We got to get points on the board, no
we
matter what
need
it is.
points. We need points, man. We need points. We need something to happen, man. This is the magic hour. This is the fourth quarter. This is the anything can happen quarter. We need the same magic that help us win those 7 games we needed tonight.
Yeah, we need some freaky deaky stuff going on out there. Something strange for change out there.
Yeah, man. When I'm on Steph's show, I always say that after 11 o'clock it get crazy. So what I mean, we got like 13 minutes.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forget how late it is.
Yeah, you forget how late it is, man, because we never be on this late.
Yeah, we watching football, so I'm in my mind. I'm thinking it's like 4 o'clock or something like that.
Yep,
But no, man, I gotta go to bed. Actually,
exactly.
it's getting crazy right
Yeah, I
now.
get up in the morning.
Yeah. Yo, is Sim still on?
No, Sim been left. Sim
Okay.
left before the Now he was still on when the game was on because I was listening to him and watching the game at the same time. So I think he got off like around, I don't know, it was before 9, maybe like quarter to 9 or something.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out to Cormega. Something strange. Something strange for change.
After 11 o'clock.
Hmm. Scary hours.
Yeah, man, we just gotta get some points.
Yeah. I'm looking at the screen for these commercials that got these circles going back and forth. It's making me dizzy. What the hell is that? We'll be right back. What is that? Is
Yeah,
that NBC?
yeah, we're on the I got the Peacock app.
Fuck the Peacock Act. What is this? It's like I'm like getting hypnotized right now because I'm staring at it just because I'm staring at it, just to look at because I'm looking at the camera. Our camera's here, and
Hmm.
all I see is these circles going back and forth. I feel like I'm being mind wiped.
You gotta look away, man. Look away.
Look away.
I don't know what else to tell you. Yeah, we on the Peacock app, so yeah, I did it this way because it ain't no skips, no nothing. Like we
Yeah,
just good stream, and we're not that far behind. Like we probably are a little behind, but not that much.
yeah. Yeah, this is garbage, man. The Giants, okay, they're a New York team, but they play New Jersey. So why are we in the subway? You know?
Well, it's for optics, man. What you talking about? Like we still a New York team. Have to be. Where the hell are you gonna put a football stadium in where you gonna put it?
Yeah, but be realistic, man. Like have the bus drive. Not trains. Going to your Giant Stadium.
Well, I mean, a graphic with fucking Hoboken in the background. Is it really that sexy, Eru? Damn, like this is a national broadcast. You just want Jersey City in the background with some buses?
Yeah.
No.
The freaking Greyhound, they got the Greyhound going out there, or the Chinese bus.
the,
you know?
the Greyhound. Nah, man, they're not gonna do that, man. It's still a New York team. It's like Dallas don't play in Dallas. They play in Arlington or something like that. Like most of the teams don't play. Well, I wouldn't say most of the teams, but a lot of teams don't play in their repec, re, respective cities that they're named after, just because of
That's
Rome.
garbage. So the Dallas Cowboys don't play in Dallas? I didn't
No,
even think about that.
no, Dallas is a big city just like New York is. There's nowhere to put a stadium.
So they play in Arlington, Texas.
I
I
believe
didn't.
so. Yeah, I think
Uh,
so. I think so.
that's bullshit, man. They're
Why?
liars, man. They lying to everybody.
Why, man? That's where that's just where the stadium is. You still representing the city, the closest major city.
We're gonna get the World Cup this year. Wow, look at this big run here.
Yeah, just hold on to the ball, Richie James. That's all I ask, bro. Please, just hold on to the ball. Yeah, the World Cup, man. I don't know where exactly it's going to be at though.
They announced the cities though. They announced
Really?
all the cities that are gonna be involved.
'Cause,
It's North America, so it's gonna be Mexico, Canada, and United States.
yeah, a couple of my boys was talking about getting tickets. They hyped over it. Like, did you see or hear about the game today?
I don't give a damn.
Oh, see, I don't care unless it is the World Cup and I watch. But you're right. Don't get me wrong. I don't give a damn. But yeah, I watched that. That shit was crazy. Like Sunday morning, right before football, it went into overtime, had penalty kicks, and then as soon as that was over, it went straight into football. It was a beautiful Sunday today.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it though, because I mean we're talking about 4 years from now, right? So my kids will be like 12 and what 12 and 10. So they're gonna
Right?
be big boys, man. So maybe we'll they might be interested in something like that. So you know,
Yeah, that'd be dope. I don't know about what it would take to get tickets though. Those tickets gotta be. I don't
well,
know when they're gonna go on sale, but it's gonna be crazy trying to get tickets to those things.
but yo, leading up to that, there's talk about them building a stadium in Flushing over there, the one right next to City Field. They're
Yeah.
talking about building a football stadium there, not just for a soccer stadium. I'm talking about not just for World Cup, but just for the one of the New York City teams. I forgot which one it is. The one that has teal and orange and
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I forgot what they were too, but I
yeah,
know which ones you're talking about.
they just won the championship like maybe like last year, 2 years
Yeah,
ago, something like that. But they're supposed to be building them a stadium right there. I don't know how they're gonna do that. It's a traffic nightmare. But if the stadium is complete by 2020, 26, you know, it's gonna be crazy over there, man. You want to talk about, you know,
Or
infrastructure and just people out there riding. It's crazy.
well, if they can build that though, see now you get into the why can't they build an American football stadium somewhere then?
Right.
Now that you think about it, so I didn't know that they was building another stadium out there. So why not? I don't know. You'll see. Maybe it's tax purposes. You got to think of that.
Yeah.
New York taxes compared to New Jersey. I've been trying not to jinx us. We've been marching down the field. I haven't been saying anything. I didn't want to say anything until we got um, over midfield, but we are in Washington territory now. It's 2nd and 10,
Yeah.
and we're marching, man. I didn't want to jinx us. I didn't want to say
Me neither.
nothing.
I
I
didn't
was
want to see.
actually going. I was actually going to shut up until we either was about to score a punt.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm watching, man.
But
This
yeah,
guy
say
Daniel Jones is pretty good, man.
Daniel Jones. If he had weapons, Daniel Jones will. I don't want to say. He'd be a Pro Bowl caliber quarterback if he had weapons. To me,
Yeah. It's okay. You can say it.
I don't want to say it. It's almost like it's jinxing us again. I don't want to do it.
Yeah, he just got creamed just now, man.
Oh yeah.
It's like the offensive line moved out the way so he can take all four of those hits, really,
I wish.
untouched.
I really wish we can get the tight end and like the tight end involved more. Daniel Bellinger, he tried to get the ball to him the last drive down the middle of the field on a third down.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got a feeling that he's gonna catch a ball on like a good one like soon. Like he's been kind of non-existent all game. Just
Man,
watch out for number 82. Well, he's in blocking now. Oh, Daniel Jones almost threw a pick.
yeah,
Oh well, gonna have to punt 4th and 10. Got to play defense. Try to pin him back close to the goal line.
I know, man. We got to keep these guys out the end zone fooling around.
See, I shouldn't have said nothing. I shouldn't have said nothing. We would have kept driving. That could have been pass interference, though. I don't know. Got there kind of early, but it's all good.
Yeah.
So Geraldine, she said them cowgirls lost today. Yep, they lost to the Jaguars, a
It,
team we already beat.
yeah, about to say, then we beat the Jaguars.
Yeah. They, honestly though, they're playing a lot better than they were before. So is Chicago. Chicago almost beat the Eagles today.
Mm,
Like, and we beat them too. Like a lot of those teams are playing better um, than they were before. Lions beat the Jets today. Salute to Tsunami. I don't know if she watching anything, but I know she was mad.
yeah,
Um, Jets lost today to the Lions, who beat us a couple weeks ago.
they shouldn't have beaten us though. That was the one game that we shouldn't have lost against the Lions.
Yeah, they looking good though, but yeah, we could have definitely won that game.
Yeah,
Like we gave that game away.
right. Yeah, man. This is
Well,
gonna
the
be
pressure's on, man.
yeah.
The pressure's on. How much time is left? Let's see. 9 minutes left.
It's an eternity.
Eternity, and they have the ball. Let's do a little stat check real quick. Daniel Jones, 20 from 31, 161 yards. Saquon is still bottled up, 12 carries for under 40. Richie James had a couple balls the last couple drives, so he's up to 4 catches along with Hodges been bottled up for the second half. He got all 4 of those catches in the first.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. Kayvon is still killing 8 tackles, a sack. Taylor Heineke, he only got 100 and I'm really surprised he only got 136 yards. Why it seemed like I don't know, it seemed like they've been marching up and down the field on us and they obviously have it. I don't know if that's just me being paranoid of how our defense has been playing or what. But it
Look at
seemed
their
like
running backs though. Look at the yards per carry. They've been killing us on the
right,
ground.
you'd be killing us on the ground. Maybe that's what it is because it seemed like they've been getting a lot of chunk yards and I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking that they're pass plays, but they're really running plays. But a lot of that stuff happened in the first half, though. Like
Yeah.
Brian Robinson had like over 50 yards in the first half. He just has 70 now, so I don't know. Terry McLaurin, he's up to 5 catches for 65, and Dotson got the touchdown. That's the rookie that I was talking about earlier. So Curtis Samuel has done practically nothing this game. I'm actually shocked about that because they have a nice little receiving core. So they've been bottled up this game. Actually proud of our defense. Our defense has been playing very, very well. For
Yeah.
Washington to only have 12 points. So they got the ball now. First 10 to the 9 yard line. Again, another long catch. Caught by the rookie Dotson.
Wow.
Like I said before, they're going to test our corners and safeties back there because they all are bench players. So Dotson is a rookie.
Dude,
And
that was
just
61 yards.
yeah, I know it was.
Sheesh.
That's what I was telling you before, man. Like they're going to test us going down the field all game. They just got a couple. Like they'll do that because they know that with the talent back there, sometimes if you just throw it up, the more talented person is going to end up with the ball. So
Right.
just like that, a 60-yard chunk. So now they get to run the ball like they did now, and another long run. So
We got to keep him out the end zone. They get in the end zone. Now we're in trouble. Now we have to score.
yep. So the defense, it only takes a couple plays, man.
Yeah.
It only takes a couple plays when you have, you know, corners and safeties like that. It could completely flip a game fast, where you could just throw it up like that.
Oh
So
man, we need to.
first and 10 on our 11-yard line now. That's how fast they jumped us. Another running play to the left.
That's
It's
good.
only go. It's only going to go for like a yard, not even. It's a good defense. They keep giving Curtis Samuel the ball to run. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's like his fourth or fifth carry. Hold on, let me see.
In the red zone too. He's been running a lot in the red zone.
Yeah, it's weird. He got 4 carries for 0 yards. What the hell are they doing? I was wondering, like Curtis Samuel been running the ball a lot for a wide receiver, and he's been doing nothing with it, and they keep giving it to him.
It would be really nice if we can make a stop and they just get a field goal here. That'd be really nice.
Really, really nice. Or how about
Oh,
this? Maybe a turnover before they even can get that.
yo, Thibodeau was right there. You saw him?
Yep,
The guy let the ball go right before he got to him.
he been getting real close.
Yeah. Sheesh.
Now he's out. Third down.
34. We got to get a stop, man.
Need a stop.
Put the cap on these cats right now.
Honestly, if we get a stop, I wouldn't. Well, nah, they probably will kick a field goal, but knowing Riverboat Ron, they might actually go for it. Oh, we got
Got
him.
him. Got him.
Got him.
Yes.
Sack. Oh, hold on.
Oh,
Oh, no, he was
get
down.
out
He
of
was down.
here.
He was down. He was down. He was
Okay.
down.
Whew. Clutch the pearls, you know.
Ooh-wee. It's about to look different. You know what I'm saying? I was about to start throwing stuff, man. Get excited about these.
That was crazy. If it was a fumble, man, then
If
we
that
would have
was a
ran for a
fumble,
touchdown.
yeah, I might have. Yeah, this whole thing of water might have went somewhere, bro.
Yeah, his knees went down first. Okay, I get it. I mean, I don't know
Yeah.
about that.
Well, believe me, if it was a fumble, they no.
Yeah.
Hold on. Is they challenging? Challenge flag.
Oh,
Oh,
the plot thickens.
we need faces for this one. Let's see. Oh, yo, that ball was coming out, Eru.
Yeah,
He is
it's
not
gone.
down.
That's a fumble.
That is a
That's a fumble.
fumble. And we are the ones that pick it up. So that's going to be our ball. We can't advance it, obviously, even though we didn't touch it. They rolled it dead. But if they said that that's a fumble, that is our ball right there, and that is a fumble.
Yeah. He
The
came
ball was
down.
coming
It
out
was loose.
before his
Yes.
elbow or knee hit the ground.
Yep.
Good job, defense. Oh, let's
Good
go.
job, 97, Mr. Lawrence, man.
Let's go.
Lawrence has been playing really good for us this year, man.
Now, I hope I didn't jinx us by giving us the applause because the refs could be like inconclusive evidence, like a bunch of assholes, and not give us the point.
You need the SVU thing. Dun dun. You know.
Right? Hold on, I got this though.
You got that.
I got that. Just in case. Now I'm saying, just in case something crazy happens. But yeah, it looks like a fumble.
Yeah. I need that fumble. I need it because I'm trying to tell you, it's a magical season this year, man. Oh, baby. So I got the spoiler alert going on the side here. Play under review. Can't wait to see what happens with that. Oh my god.
Ah man. Remember, I hold on. You the one called a field goal. I called the turnover.
Okay.
I called the turnover, and it happened.
Okay.
Yes, we needed that.
Hell yeah. That would be incredible, man. A turnover. And then like I said, Giants could fool around all they want. It's just like really eating the clock.
Right,
But
right.
we do need to get on the board though. We need to get like 3 points on the board or something.
That would be nice. If we get 3 points on the board, at least we they'll be down eight. So even if they did score a touchdown, they'll have to get the 2 point conversion too. So
Hmm.
yeah, getting points on whenever we get the ball, if we get the ball, is essential. Like just for
Yeah.
field goal, that's all we need. We need first downs too. Even if we don't get any points, we need a few first downs at least chew some clock up
Yeah.
because 6 minutes left. That's still an eternity, and they have all their timeouts, I believe.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me make sure about that.
You're very good at pronunciating. You know what I'm saying?
Am I? Thank you very much.
Because it would have been very problematic if it was me. Chew the clock up. You missed that L. You know what I'm saying? You get tongue tied and the L don't come out. What did you just say?
Chew. Yes, clock. Clock. It is an L in there. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes, it is. This is taking way too long.
Yeah. In the meantime, tune into Die Hard Knicks podcast, so you can get all the nasty
Yeah, man.
takes and questionable commentary.
Boom. As soon as you said that, look at here, right in the chat. And it is our ball. I just
Nice.
put in the Knicks, Die Hard Knicks link. Check out Eru every time he goes on live
Look
during the
sick.
Knicks game. Saquon Barkley right up the middle. This is Saquon time. Give him the ball.
Yeah. He looks hungry, man. You saw how he hit that thing? Look at him now.
Yep.
But
He knows.
like you were saying about his neck and stuff, something's definitely going on.
Yeah, you could tell he has like an extra protective barrier around his neck. So he's been really really hurt the past couple of weeks, and I think he's just been gutting it out
Yeah.
because he hasn't. Yeah, you could tell by the way that they haven't been giving him the ball. You know how
Right.
we used to run Saquon. Like at one point, he was getting like he got over 30 carries in a game before. Like last couple games, he's been getting like 8, 12, under 20. Like that's by design. He's been hurt.
Oh, look
Look at Saquon. Good.
wow.
See, I told you, move the chains. That's all we got to do. Even if we don't score, we need to at least chew some clock up. Clock with an L in it. Yes.
Pronunciate. Pronunciate.
Pronunciate.
This thing that thing you see on his arms there, I think that's something that's restricting him from keep bringing the shoulders up.
Right, right. Because
You
before
know?
he had a shoulder injury, and then something wrong with his neck. They haven't said what it is, but you can tell he got some type of contraption on under that under his pads.
Yeah. Could be like like a disc problem or something. Wow, he's just
Look
running them
at
down.
this. This is Saquon is on a mission. Let's go, Saquon.
Check.
Oh, I'm getting excited. He was like, I had to get off of here, man. I'm getting too excited with this man running like this. Let's go, Saquon.
Yeah.
Hold on to that ball, though. I know you're excited, but
He's explosive, man. So how he hits that. Oh man.
yeah, like this is gut check time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I got salute to Kareem. I got Saquon on my fantasy team too. I got him on a couple teams. He's, look, he won't get stopped, man. Look at this.
Yeah, he still got a couple extra yards out of that.
Geraldine. Oh, the Rangers won today. That's good. Rangers won 7-1.
I mean, this is
Damn,
the greatest day ever.
that's what's up.
Oh, it's 11 o'clock now. I was gonna say, damn, play some Lotto right now.
Oh, 11:06. I told you after 11 o'clock things get freaky. Let's go, Saquon. Chew that clock up with the L.
Let's go, shake on,
Let's
shake
go,
it, chew that
Saquon.
cock up, baby.
Let's get it. Get
Mm-mm-mm.
giddy when it's 3 minutes left when you got the lead and your running back is running over people, man. This is a beautiful feeling. I'm getting all shaky. Look at this. Daniel Jones. Good job, sir. Be giving the ball to Saquon so much that time he used him as a decoy. Got the ball out and then bootleg on the right hand side. Good job, Daniel Jones. I don't know if he made that call like it was an audible or what, but that's a good call because Saquon has been killing up the middle all drive.
Yeah, we still got 10 yards to go in order to get into the range.
The field goal range.
Yeah.
At least we chewing the clock up. 2:30 to go. First and 10. What yard line are we on?
Well, they're in pretty much range right now, right? For like
I'll for me be more comfortable. It would be a little. You gotta get more
10 more,
yards
right?
than that. Yeah, get more yards than that. Like he can hit it from here, but to be comfortable, I'm not
That's
sure
11.
if I would pass the ball. Did they use a timeout? Why the clock stopped?
I'm sorry, Joel.
What's up? I ain't
Nothing.
good.
You said he can hit it from here, but to be more comfortable, he can. I'm like, what? Yeah. Problematic. Hey, get this guy Euro off the show, man.
That's my
That
pause
true.
button. That's my pause button. You could tell it, Heineke looking distraught on the sidelines. I hope you sad all night. Number 4.
Yeah,
Look at him. He mad as hell.
yeah.
I like that face from the opposing quarterback.
Yeah.
Just look pissed off. I shouldn't have ever. Shut up. Should have held on to the ball, punk. I want to win this game, man.
Yeah.
Let's go. Second and 9. We are on the what's that? The 34-yard line. Daniel Jones on the shotgun. Give it to Saquon Barkley. Run up the middle again.
He's pushing.
Yeah, he's pushing. Look like it's going to be around third and 6, maybe. Look like he got like 3 yards.
Yeah.
I'd run it up the middle again and hit a field goal. Geraldine has a question, Eru. Do you guys think we will sign Odell? Not if we're going, like, do you think we are going to? Not if you want him or not.
Hmm. I
I'm
don't
pretty
know.
sure both of us want him. Will we? I honestly, I don't think so. But I hope we do. Just because it'll give us a jump start for next year. Odell Beckham tore his ACL in February of this year in the Super Bowl. So even if we do sign him for this year, please do not expect him to do anything. Even if we did make the playoffs, I don't expect him to do anything. Not in a calendar year since he got his ACL torn. Darius Slayton
He dropped it too.
at the end almost fumbled. Why are you giving him the ball when it's 2 minutes left? Like he, never mind.
Ridiculous.
I'm about to get mad. Yeah, I'm about to get pissed off, yo. Like why would you call a play to go to Darius Slayton at this time? Please tell me. He's
But what are the
already.
Giants doing right now? Because Daniel Jones didn't leave the field. He's still on the field.
They better do something. Either kick or punt. They better not go for it. That doesn't make any sense. Not at this
Mm-hmm.
juncture. Yeah, but do I think we are going to sign him? I'm not. Like I have no idea. It seemed like he's going to Dallas, but I don't know. I really hope we do. Just because we can jumpstart for like say if he doesn't sign with anybody, he might not sign with anybody. So that means he's going to be a free agent again in the off season, obviously. So Odell will be a top 5 wide receiver on the free agent market. So it'll get us just like a jump start at free agency. That's why I want to sign him. Not because I think he's going to help us this year. I think this year the roster is pretty much set. Just because
Yeah.
coming off an injury, I don't see anybody coming off an ACL in February and playing, you know, in a calendar year when it's happening. That would be unheralded. it would be that'd be weird. Like I hope he does it, but we'll see. Graham
Uh,
Gano,
no good.
it is good.
Oh,
Giants are
okay.
up. Giants are up 20-12. Now we kick
What a,
off. We play defense. Let's get it.
what a game.
A minute and 55 seconds left. Um, Wonder Woman said it will break her heart if Odell goes to Dallas. I do not want him there either. It look
Yeah.
weird just with that star on his helmet, but
Yeah.
it is what it is at this point. Like since he's injured too, like if I'm Odell, you gotta think about it from his perspective. If I'm Odell, I tore my ACL twice in the same knee. Um, I've pretty much been a hired gun since I left Cleveland. Like when he went to the Rams, I would get the biggest contract that I can possibly get. I don't care where it's at because this is probably going to be his last contract. Like he's in the tail end of his career now,
Yeah.
especially coming off of two ACLs. Like regardless of the contract that he's getting, it's not going to be big. At least I don't think. So for him, it should be the highest bidder. He already won a ring last year, so we'll
Right.
see what's going on. Crazy part is he was actually on pace to win the MVP for that game in the Super Bowl before he got hurt.
Right.
And then once he got hurt, Cooper Cup started getting the ball. He ended up being the MVP. But Odell was the MVP of that game before he got hurt. Like he was
Yeah.
killing. So yeah, I really want him back on the Giants, but we'll see. Oh, look at this. Tackled. Y'all
And
wildin'. I'm about to say, man.
freaking Tecmo Bowl run just now.
Right? Like what the
Jesus Christ.
like it's always something, man. Like so, like and plus the angle that they showed it, like where are we at? Like the angle was even stupid. Why they give
Yep.
that angle on the kickoff? Why couldn't they
Yep.
just do a regular kickoff angle to show the broadcast? Like I don't even know what yard line we're on.
43.
It's,
That's a big run there.
well, let's play defense, people.
Yep.
20-12, first and 10. Uh, like Ebru said, they're on the 43-yard line. Everybody know what it is. We need to stop.
Wow.
Look,
Look at look at this. No
that's
good.
yo. Did he get both feet down? What
But
defense is this? Who is back there? One, two. Oh, it looked like
nah,
he.
referee waved it off.
Wait, no. One, two.
Oh,
That's two.
in. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
he called it in. He didn't wave it off. That's
Oh,
the
I thought he waved it off.
Nah. He did like that. When somebody do it like that, that's a catch.
Wow. That was a big time catch, man.
Big time catcher. Look where they are already. Already on the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Damn.
Just no touchdown. That's all we got to do. No touchdown.
I just don't
Clock
want to
is.
lose against this team, man. Wearing the knickers out there,
Yeah, they got one timeout left. It's a minute and 34 seconds left. Second and
Wearing
four.
long johns, like they're wearing long johns out there. Matching set.
Man.
Ay, ay.
Let's see. Let's salute everybody watching, man. Salute everybody in the chat. You already know how these games go. We've been here before. His elbow hit the line. They're showing that because his elbow went down. So that means the
Right,
clock should still be going. He didn't get out of bounds.
right.
That's why they're showing that. So the clock should be running. And it's under 2 minutes, so I don't think it's a challenge. I think the referees did that, I guess, or the people up top stopped the clock for the officials to review it.
Yeah.
Like I'm not watching with sound, but I'm guessing that's what it is. At least that's what it looked like.
Yeah, definitely official review. Wow, man, one
Because
thirty four.
if his elbow hit the ground, it should be the clock should run. But if he went out of bounds, I mean they're reviewing it because it's almost like a timeout for Washington.
Right. So let's say if they ruled that the elbow was down, what are they gonna do? They're just gonna turn the clock on?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, but you know they'll make sure the time is right, and then on their whistle or their mark or whatever, the play clock and the game clock will start at the same time.
right.
So technically, yeah, Washington could just it's pretty much a timeout anyway. But this is just technical stuff going on.
He's saying a lot, whatever it is. It's like kicking a freestyle. He's
I don't want the only reason I don't want to unmute it because I don't want to risk getting kicked off after all this.
Yeah, did you hear all of that he said? That he was like
Right,
he
that's what
kicking
I'm
a
saying.
freestyle. It was a hot 16. He
He's
just
up
did
there
spit just now.
doing a whole damn dissertation. Was he out or not? Like, what are you talking about?
I
Look,
guess.
after all that, look, now it's down to 120. They keep changing the time. Now it's at, remember, it was at 134. So
Right.
now it's at 126. And on their mark, I was probably right after all that. Like, it's on their mark, they're going to start the game clock, and the play clock is at 25. They're going to start it at the same time.
Right.
And they took those seconds off between his elbow hitting and them stopping the clock to look at it. So that's why it's at 126 instead of 134.
Yeah.
That's what that's what probably took it took them long enough to get those 10-second runoffs. Steph said, so it took them to do that, you know, to see where the clock should be.
Right.
That's what because to see that he was in bounds with the elbow, like everybody saw that. Oh my god,
Wow.
man!
He's painting the corners, man, with these guys.
Yo, like it's crazy when you could just march up down the field on like that. Like they haven't been doing it all game now. When on crunch time, this is when like your best players play. So they're targeting like McLeod. He's been beaten multiple times today. So they're doing that on purpose. Like the Dotson, their fast rookie wide receiver. He's the one who beat him going down the field before.
Oh, look at this.
Messed up snap. And
Oh,
McLeod, like I said, just dropped the interception in the end zone. That
he's
is him
another.
again. But, glad he was there in a position to do that. But that's what I'm talking about. Like, he just dropped the interception. He was right there. Right in his hands. Look. Boop. That's why I play safety. Because I got no hands, man. So, yeah, Taylor Heineke was a messed up snap. And he just almost threw the game away. And we couldn't catch it.
Yeah. Heineken, the last couple plays, him throwing those passes out of bounds. The last one especially was he painted that quarter beautifully.
Yeah.
We need to stop the hell with that guy, man.
They tried to get something fast off, but something happened. Like either we was trying to get we called a timeout because we was running guys off the field. It almost looked like we was offsides, to be honest. And then
Yeah.
Washington knew it and tried to hike the ball fast.
They keep doing that trickery, man. All that
Look,
witchery and buffoonery stuff that they're doing. Yeah,
see
offside with
that
that.
nah, but that's bad on our part. Like, look at that. Like, oh, we called a timeout before they called hike, or it would have been offsides
Right.
because we had a guy running in from the other side.
Yeah, these guys. These guys.
Minute and 8 seconds left. Second and goal. I said, what yard line we on? The 10. He should have picked that off, man. Game would have been over.
Yep.
I sense another one, though.
Though he almost got touched. He's running it
Look at
all the
this.
way. He got cracked. Third and goal.
Kayvon Thibodeau. Yeah, at this point, I know they got Geraldine said they got to keep them in bounds. At this point, though, like the clock is not a factor. They're like they're on the 2 yard line. And it's less than a minute left.
Yeah.
They're not gonna have to run. The clock isn't a factor anymore. Now we really just got to play defense. It's on the 1 yard line. Watch for the quarterback sneak because they still got a timeout left. That's why I said clock is not a factor now.
Yeah.
Watch for the quarterback sneak. Brian Robinson probably come in, try to run it up the middle because that's the safest play. At least that's what I would do if I was coaching. But who knows? We'll see.
Wow. He laid him out. That's why I don't play football, man.
I'm trying to figure out what's the rule now. They're trying to see was he out of bounds again, like the same damn time thing. Like, come on. Like, what's this review for?
I think this guy he got some more bars to get off. I think that's what it is. You got a mixtape coming out or something.
Hold on. I'm unmuted over here. Hopefully the mic won't pick it up. You don't hear that, right?
Nah, you can hear a little bit, but
Okay,
it's
yeah.
distorted, so it's
Yeah,
good.
we'll be straight.
Commanders.
Now they're just talking. They're not really saying what they're reviewing.
Right. Oh yeah, this is nerve wracking.
Yes, sir.
But my thing is, right, if they score, they have to get the extra point.
Not
I mean the extra the
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 2 point
2 point conversion.
conversion. Yeah, not all is lost. I'm still
Right.
straight. Like they still haven't scored yet. Last time they came down here, dude fumble and we got it back.
Right. All right. Here goes Papa Doc right now.
Papa Doc. Hey yo, you still yeah.
Drop the beat.
Not Papa Doc from 8 Mile, yo. You just gonna get them bars off real quick.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm shot. My nerves are done right now. Oh my God.
Papa Doc, yo.
Sheesh.
Hold on. Yeah, he's just another out of bounds play. Yeah, he went out of bounds. That's all that was again. All right. On the 1 yard line, people. 1:03 to go. Taylor Heineken's on the shotgun. Brian Robinson.
No. He didn't break the plane.
I thought he did, to be honest. Yeah, that's a touchdown.
Yeah,
He did
they
break the
called
play.
touchdown.
Yeah, he
Okay.
broke it.
Aye.
That's what. Remember, I said that. I was like, if I was them, Brian Robinson right up the middle. That's a safer play because they got all the time in the world and they got a timeout. Wait, illegal formation, offense. Remember we talked about that before. That's a 5 yard penalty, Eru. Remember I told you that before? I taught you that like a little while ago. What the
Yeah,
5 yard
did.
penalties were. That's one of them. Bring it on back. You see how he stepped off the line of scrimmage right there? You said because somebody else was supposed to get on the line of scrimmage. That's illegal formation.
Wow.
So I told
Bring
you
it on
that,
back.
bring it on back. That's why I told you those little things that people don't like know the rules and stuff like that. Once he stepped off of that line of scrimmage, somebody else was supposed to get on. It doesn't matter if you motion or not. You have to have a certain amount of people on the line of scrimmage, or that's illegal formation. 5 yards, bring it on back. Let's play this defense. It's a minute and 1 second left. Giants playing defense. Let's go. Okay, Von Thibodeau drags him down. Taylor Heineke, incomplete pass on the right hand side. I think that was Kayvon Thibodeau, wasn't it? Let's see.
That is a big stop.
Yes, sir.
That's
Kayvon
game,
Thibodeau.
basically.
Oh no, that was Ojolari. The other guy on the other side, young whippersnapper, pass rusher, number 51, Azeez Ojolari with the takedown. Okay, so it's 4th and goal. 6 yard line. Taylor Heineke. They have to
Yeah,
go
they have
for
to
it.
go for it. Yeah, they have to.
Taylor Heineke, shotgun, drops back. Pass rush is non-existent. He could make a sandwich back there. That's the game. Shake it, bake it, do everything you want to do to it. Giants going to the playoffs.
Wow.
48 seconds left. Kayvon Thibodeau looked like he's crying. He's so elated at the situation right now.
He's probably crying. That dude is crazy,
Yeah,
man.
he emotional dude, man. Look at him.
Yeah.
Look, they double teamed him for. Oh, did he get poked in the eye? I'm about to say, it looked like, looked like they poked him in the eye. Like, I don't know, was he crying because he was happy or he just got poked in the eye? Terry McLaurin got blanketed. Two people on Scary Terry, of course. Good job,
Wow.
defense. Ah, man. Salute to Cormega. He sees it. He got
They
the
made it
emoji.
rough, man.
He got
Man,
the
they made it.
emojis out. Where my guy? Where's Shy Powers at, man? Cardiac Giants, man. Forget the Knicks right now. Cardiac Giants giving me a heart attack. That was pass interference, but we're not gonna call it right now. We'll take it
And that's game right there, right?
because that was pass interference on us in the end zone. I'm not gonna lie, but that's a
Yeah.
great stop. Yeah, 38 seconds left. They have one. Look at that. He's all over them. But they
Late.
have they have one timeout. There's no sense of calling it because they can't stop the clock only but one time,
Right.
and mathematically it's impossible for them to do so. Let's go, New York Giants. I'm not gonna get. I gave the claps earlier, but I'm gonna wait until the clock hits zero. As soon as the clock hits zero, we're gonna get out of here.
That's it.
It is
Man.
11:30. My yo, salute to Mom Dukes. She's not watching, but my mother just texted me. She is a Giants fan living in North Carolina. It just said, "We are awesome."
Oh, your mom?
Yeah, she
Wow.
just texted me out of it. We are awesome.
Yeah, that's how good we are, man. I mean, that's how the Giants are a Cinderella team, man. This is amazing. I wanted to keep going, man. Wow, what a
Well, you're
game. That was
crazy.
a
Keep
great game.
going by. No, this game need to be over. What you mean you wanted it to keep going? Get the hell out of here.
No, I'm saying this season, like
I'm about to say. I
the
thought you
magical
meant this
season.
game. I was like, I was waiting for this clock to hit zero an hour ago, bro. What you talking about? I'm trying to get out of here. Yes, Giants win. Yes. Yes. Let's get some horns out, man. Yes, Giants
Guns out
win.
too. The kids yelling. Get the kids yelling too.
Everything, man. Giants win 20-12. Let's get the stats going real quick. Taylor Heineke, 17 for 29. 249 losing yards. Brian Robinson, 8 carries for 89 losing yards. Taylor Heineke added 33 losing yards on the ground. Good job by Jahan Dotson, the rookie wide receiver. Fast as all get out. 4 catches for 105 losing yards. Let's just skip over to the Giants real quick since we won the game. Daniel Jones, a pedestrian, 21 for 32 for only 160 yards. But he won the
Hmm.
game, so he will be celebrated tonight. Saquon Barkley chewed him up in the fourth quarter. He was pretty much bottled up the whole game, but 18 yards, 18 carries, 87 yards for a little under 5 yards a carry with 1 touchdown. We'll take it. Richie James is our leading wide receiver with 4 catches for 42 yards. Kayvon Thibodeau, the man of the night, the sack, fumble, recovery, and touchdown all on one play. He added double-digit tackles today, 9 solos, 3 assists. The Giants are 8-5 and have an 80-something% chance of making the playoffs now.
Yeah,
How you feel, Ebro?
amazing,
How you feel?
amazing. Because I mean, I think the football gods, right? They said they had mercy on the league because if we would have beat the Lions that time, we would be 8-5, and if we would have beat the Washington the first time, we would be freaking 9-5 right now. You know what I'm saying? So
Right, right. Kareem said now he can go to work with some Giants pride. Steph said, and the Knicks. 7-game winning streak for the New York Knickerbockers. Giants might be
in the
going to play.
Rangers,
And the Rangers beat somebody 7-1 today.
Yep.
The Giants beat the Commanders 20-12. It's looking good. Geraldine triple header. Knicks, Rangers, Giants. It's been a good day.
Unless you're a Jets fan.
So sad. If you're a Jets fan, salute to
Yeah.
Tsunami though. You guys want to check out Tsunami Speaks channel? Put her link in the chat right now. She'll probably have a video out tomorrow talking about her Jets. I
Yeah.
know she's upset. Salute to Eru. Put your link in there again real quick. And salute to Steph, man. Dope Soul Sports Talk. We'll probably be on again Thursday at 9 o'clock unless you want to go. Unless she wants to go before that, I'll be on whenever she's on. Just nicking it. You already know how we get down. Eru, you joined us a couple times before.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's dope over there on Dope Soul Sports Talk with Steph. Yeah, man. Any final words, man? What you get? You got anything for the people? We live, man. We won. We going to the well. I don't want to say we going to the playoffs, but we have a very very good chance. It's not like before.
Well, we got 80 something percent. You said, right?
Yeah, it's looking good. Like this win, regardless. Say if we even well, we have to still win some games. Like 10 wins is a pretty good number for us to assure us a playoff berth. 10 wins, I'll say. But
10
like
wins. So
10 wins, so like two more wins out of the next 4 games, I would say. But yeah, since we beat Washington, and we have the same record. We since we don't play them again, we tied the first game, won the second, so we obviously win the tiebreaker on them going forward. So if we have the same record, like we get in, and so we're in the driver's seat now as being the wild card coming out in the NFC East. Like I think we're
so
like the fifth seed or some shit like that.
so looking ahead, what do you think about the next schedule, the next few games? We play the Vikings, Colts, and the Eagles.
Vikings, Colts, and Eagles. Hold on, let me see if put up the schedule real quick for everybody.
'Cause the Vikings, they're 11-3.
See, look, I'm so excited this whole time. I thought I had the scoreboard up there talking, going through the stats and stuff. It was just us chilling.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, the Vikings is going to be tough. Obviously, they just had. I don't know if you was paying attention to the rest of the league, Eru, but yesterday the Minnesota Vikings came back on the Indianapolis Colts. It was the biggest comeback in NFL history. They
Oh
was
man.
down like 33-0 and came back and won. They have the best wide receiver, who I think personally is the best wide receiver in the league, who is Justin Jefferson. So because of that, they have Adam Thielen on the other side. We're just going against another team with Pro Bowl caliber wide receivers. It's going to be tough, man. Just like all the rest of the games are with those type of weapons on the outside. It's going to be tough, man. The Colts, obviously, they are the ones who blew that lead, and they haven't been good this year. So I think that's a win for us. But the Eagles, I don't know. The Eagles is going to be tough because it's the last game of the season. They actually might clinch their first seed before that. They've already clinched the playoff berth. So by that time, they will find out whether they need to rest their players or not. So
Right.
we'll see. So if they rest their players, hopefully that can grant us a win and we can march into the playoffs. You know,
Well, I mean, that's what's up. That would be a nice cap on the season if we can get a nice game like that where we can get an easy win. We play against the Colts, and then we play
hmm
against the Eagles, and then they're not playing their starters, and we could get an easy win like that. They let us win,
right,
basically. That's
right.
good.
So next week, Die Hard Giants, me, I will probably be on next week. Is going to be Christmas Eve. We play next Saturday, people. Just get the schedules right. It's not a Sunday game. We play on Saturday for the first time in a long time. Like they had Saturday games yesterday also.
Yeah.
This is the time of year the NFL is, wants to get on like the whole weekend. They want your whole weekend taken away. There will be a Saturday games every week going forward. The next 3 weeks. So we play next Saturday. So don't miss the game. And don't think that you're gonna catch us on Sunday. We don't play on Christmas. That will be the Knicks. So just say the Giants on Saturday, the Knicks on Sunday next week,
That's what's up.
and we play the Vikings. And I'll be here Christmas Eve. Be here. I might have like a little robe on, some hot chocolate. It's going to be cold. It's going to be the daytime, but it's still going to be cold. Steph said what time we play at 1 o'clock next Saturday against the Vikings.
Yeah, all week. The next 3 games we play at 1 o'clock.
Yep, they're all early games going forward, so that's a good thing for us.
Yeah.
So just remember, it's not going to be Sunday. It's going to be on Saturday. That's going to be a adjustment period for a lot of people, especially like people that actually go to games and stuff. People
Yeah.
usually don't go to NFL games on Sunday.
On Saturday.
I mean on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I gotta move some things around too.
So maybe that might throw the Vikings off. We might be able to win that game too.
Hopefully, we play in Minnesota. It's our last. No, it's not our last road game because we play in Philly. It's the last game of the season.
Yeah.
But yeah, we going to Minnesota, man. We go. It's going to be cold. It's going to be Christmas Eve. We play right smack dab in the middle of Saturday. See what we can do, man.
Yeah, definitely. All right, man. Good hanging out with you as always. Late game is weird. Talking Knicks. I mean, talking Giants here so late at
Super
night.
weird, man. We're up there talking Giants. It's almost midnight. I'm so used to being late like this. I'm usually be on Steph channel. We talking about Knicks and basketball and stuff.
But I'm like in a warp. I'm in a time warp or something because I don't feel like I feel like it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's what it
Right,
feels like mentally.
right.
You know.
I'm about to get off here and get me something to eat. I'm about to chill. Like I'm not going to bed anytime soon. Like I'm psyched. I'm amped. Know what I mean, we won, man. Salute to everybody. Salute to everybody in the chat.
Yeah.
Geraldine, Wonder Woman, Rob Bracy, Steph came through, Core Mega, Kareem came through. We had a full house today, man.
Yeah.
So salute to everybody in the chat. Happy y'all can watch us chill and watch the Giants, man. It's what it's all about, man. I'm just so glad we didn't lose. I mean, we didn't win. I mean, we didn't lose, I should say.
We did something today.
Yeah, we did something today. Just glad we didn't lose.
Oh, man. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
All right, man. So salute to everybody. Peace.
Peace.